Welcome to Cinetations.
Where we see if a certain cinema holds up to our expectations.
Wow, you just cut me off there. Whatever.
Yes, I did.
So this week I chose a terrible movie, a legit terrible movie called Black Creek. Yeah.
Now, how is this any more terrible than the one we did last week?
Excuse me? Ready Player One wasn't terrible.
I didn't say it was.
But you said the movie we did last week. That was a... Anyway, it's
Black Creek.
Yeah. It's a some British guy named James. I don't know his name. James Scott, I think. Okay. Let me Google right quick.
So I'm gonna.
James Crow. Sorry, James Crow.
Since this show is, covered in spoilers, anyways, I want to just jump straight to the end.
Okay, go for it.
Why is he left alive?
I don't know.
What? If the ghost has him in gunpoint, why was he left to live? If the whole point of the ghost was to kill everything.
I don't know. I wish I knew. This movie just I don't know why they left him alive. I would have killed him.
More random poltergeist in the woods can you go?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's not even good. The writing of it is very...
Whose parent owned the cabin?
I don't know. It's the main characters. Is the
you say the main characters.
What's his name?
But
yeah, is his uncle. Is his grandfather's or whatever.
But is that true or is that just the story?
I mean, that's the movie.
Oh no, I'm not asking about the movie.
You're talking about in real life?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not a bunch of kids making this movie. It's an actual grown man. Like, this is an actual grown man who, an actual film production crew, made this independent movie.
Oh my.
Like, they're older than we are. Like, legit.
Well, I could see a good concept in there.
It was just, I mean, the idea wasn't terrible. The writing was just atrocious because James Crow does not know how to write for the life of him.
I think the worst part was the was the gun etiquette.
Yes. Worst part about the whole damn thing, the gun etiquette. The gun etiquette was just terrible.
Take your finger off the trigger.
Or not. That's cool. No, it's
fine.
It's fine. No, nothing bad will happen there.
Just make us all look bad.
The first thing I knew what kind of movie this was going to be when it first started, and then narration came on. I'm like, oh, it's going to be one of those movies.
You don't like narration?
I don't. I think it's stupid, cheesy, way overdone, and there are way better things to start a movie than narration.
Yep, like a plot convenient newscast.
Not even that. There are way better ways than that. Now, I say that knowing my first film that I ever worked on had narration in it, and then I watched it, and I'm like, that was a bad decision, but okay.
That was a bad decision, and you should feel bad.
Oh, I do, and I learned my lesson from it. So now, whenever I work on anything, I'm going to do something other than narration, actually experiment. So, kids and ladies and gentlemen out there, you want to make a movie, don't do narration. Just don't do it. Everyone and their mother does it. Don't do it.
Unless you call it the narrator.
I feel like that's already been done, so don't do it.
Well, do it anyways, because freedom, yeah.
Don't
small
do
government.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So
don't listen to Bard. Don't do it.
Any key points jump out at you? Was it the corn syrup blood or
the corn syrup blood? Oh my god, you could literally use actual fake blood from a Halloween department store, and it would look way better than that. Or I don't know, you can actually make corn syrup blood look way better than that. I've done it.
How about for the what is it? How about for the checklist sex scene?
I knew it was going to come. I knew it was coming. I'm like, all this movie's missing is a sex scene. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Oh,
Right
there it is. Oh man.
Nothing left to the imagination there. Woo.
I mean, they didn't really show things like other horror movies would. So it did kind of lower its rating.
Well, most of those people in there are either, well, I'm guessing 21 to 19 or 18 or whatever. I'm guessing because the main character's a YouTuber, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's like 21, 20, something like that. But yeah, he's a YouTuber.
Well, is that before or after the movie?
During the movie.
Oh.
I mean, he might be like 22 or something now, but he's in his early 20s. And now, and the thing is, because I found out about this movie, and I'm like, oh, YouTube? I'm gonna look into this YouTuber. He talked about it, and then after these last couple months, I looked and see if he talked about it's being released. Because I'm like, I want to watch this terrible movie. He never talked about it again. like it didn't happen at all. Like poof, gone.
He just wants to forget it that bad, huh?
I guess.
Well.
Also, one of the scenes I don't get, because you could just kill everybody right then and right there. Isn't it capturing everybody and bringing them all to the woods? You could literally kill them all right there.
Well, yeah, that's I'm trying to think what it's called. It's well, the biggest way is called plot convenience.
Well, it's stupid. It's not done right. You're gonna do that, make it more.
It's what happened. It's the stereotypical thing to do. It's this thing goes is this insert blank is killing everything without remorse, except when main character steps up and now it's just captured.
But if you're a spirit, you have no use for any of that. At least have them in the woods already or something. Like, damn. And you know what? I initially started watching this. I'm like, oh, is this about a Wendigo?
No, not a Wendigo.
This is like literally a ripoff of a Wendigo because it kills people, and then I'm like, all you're missing is cannibalism, and it's a spirit that goes from one person to another. So I'm like, oh, is it a Wendigo? Because in the beginning it talks about how a man in like animal flesh, and I'm like, oh, Wendigo, but it's not, and I'm just like,
Wendigo.
So it's a ripoff of it. Cool.
I mean, there could be something based in it to have given the person the idea.
Because I mean, the way the spirit transfers from one person to another, that's kind of a Wendigo. Because it drives the person.
Do you know? Have you seen how a Wendigo spirit transfers?
No, by
first-hand experience.
No, but from what the legends
you a Wendigo?
Say, oh my god, fuck off! If I was a Wendigo, you'd be already driven insane and eating people by now.
You don't know what I do in my free time.
Because a Wendigo is a spirit that transfers from one person to another. It's like a virus almost.
Yeah, I know what a Wendigo is. Okay, thank you.
So it's like a ripoff of that, and terrible, might I add. Why? Why would a why James Crow? I want to ask him, how'd you come up with this idea and why? Why?
Maybe he can start one of those like Reddit Q&As.
I want James Crow to have a Reddit Q&A, and I want to ask him that question. Why? Because he made another movie about Salem. It was another terrible big movie.
Oh, Salem, Oregon?
Funny. Let's see if I can find his other movies he's worked on. Because I know one of them seems familiar to me. But nonetheless, House of Salem.
Because like it looked like it could have people in there that would have been good actors, but then it just got overshadowed by the weird kid bunch.
That and the writing was terrible. That was my biggest complaint. The writing was very two-dimensional.
Random British kid.
And random British kid, which makes okay, I guess, in the middle of the country.
Sure. Yeah, I guess they could be friends.
Was that an homage because the director and writer is British? I guess.
Well, sure, but don't throw things in that don't make sense.
True, unless you give a reason why he's
you gotta give why and how.
That's all I ask. Is why and how is this? Transfer
2
student.
seconds. It
Like,
doesn't matter.
You can have a 2-second line that here's say he was a transfer student or whatever.
He's my best internet buddy. He's visiting for the summer.
Exactly, something. Give a dog a bone.
This old man came.
Wow. But yeah, this movie, I knew it was gonna fall flat on its face.
Movie hurt me.
I knew it was gonna fall flat on its face, but I still kind of slowly had hope on it. The best part of the movie, I think, was in the beginning. It was towards the beginning. It was about that that couple.
Yeah.
They were in the car doing their business, and the kid knocks on the door. He's like, "Oh no, there's someone over there!" And the guy grabs a gun and he walks over. He's like, "Where is he?" And he doesn't even look at the fact that the guy is bloodied, that the teenager's all bloody and shit, or looks like he has like a stab wound or anything. Not even questioning that. No, of course not.
Who needs to question that?
Because I'd be like, how are you still standing? And of course, he dies. Obviously, because token couple has to die.
You got to start it off.
But the special effect of him stretching his mouth, become like a demon face, that was the best part of the movie.
that was decent. Because
I was like, oh, that special effect actually looks somewhat good for the budget.
Though the ghost voice wasn't really great.
No, it was just an echo.
The white man did it.
I'm like, that's cool.
Like, come on, people, find a new villain. Why don't you?
You want to do something Native American? There are a bunch of stuff you can do with Native American mythos and stories and spirits and stuff. There's tons of that.
Like the Thunderbird.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Someone needs to do that.
Yeah, you know who?
Who?
The Asylum.
How about not?
You don't want to see. You don't want to see their CGI of a Thunderbird.
No, I really don't. I mean, the Thunderbird was in what was that last Harry Potter movie that came out?
In the Order of the Phoenix?
No. What the fuck? No. I'm talking about the last one, the latest one.
The
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh yeah, the one with the Dumbledores.
Yeah. So they had a bird that was basically the basis of the story of the Thunderbird. Because wherever it went, it caused like a thunderstorm. So I mean, they have representation of a Thunderbird in there. Because it's from the Midwest of the United States. He's trying to bring it home. But still, it's like there's tons of stuff you could do that are really creepy and shit with dealing with Native American stories. There's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you get into culture, things like that, and I mean, you're talking about a group of people who are afraid of what goes bump in the night.
Oh God, yes.
Then yeah, they got creative with some ideas.
Hell yeah, they did.
Not like the Europeans where they're just afraid of like banshees and stuff.
Hey, banshees are scary, okay?
Oh yeah, if you hear its wail, it's coming for you.
If you hear its wail, it's a sign you're gonna die soon.
Pack your bag.
Take your own grave, because you're gonna die. It's not gonna kill you. It was just telling you, bitch, you're gonna die, as it wails into the distance.
Yo, bro, look out!
I would love to have a monster comedy movie where a banshee does that. Where she's like, "Watch out!" and it gets hit by a car.
Oh no!
And then she just horrifically screams and cries. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Anyway, getting sidetracked because it's a terrible
I tried
movie.
to warn them. Why don't they ever listen to me?
It's almost like maybe because you scream at them.
Well, they can't hear me.
But yeah, this movie.
What are you gonna rate it?
Actually, it's better than Atlantic Rim, that's for sure.
Wow.
I will give this.
I mean, you gave that one like a 0.2.
I'll give this one a solid 2.
Okay.
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10.
All right.
I had a good idea. It just wasn't executed well, and the writing was just terrible.
Yeah. I mean, if you give it a budget and a writer and director and staff and actors,
Because the look of the film wasn't all that terrible. I mean, for the budget they had, it wasn't horrible to look at.
yeah, I wish I had that kind of camera.
I know, right?
That'd be nice.
I'm saving up for.
Though there were points where the lighting and like there was this one point where the screen was so whitewashed.
Yeah.
Or bleached, or whatever the term was. It was just like, where are you right now?
I think that was a shot where they're walking in the woods and they're filming on another camera or a phone. And last I checked, phones don't do that, or other cameras unless you got one from like the 1990s or 80s.
I think they're just trying to do something with the lighting, and it just went horribly wrong.
I guess.
I don't know. It was just. It's like whenever you're using like the sketch filter or something.
Yeah.
And it's just no, bad. Go do it again. Retake.
Retake. Porque no.
I need you to go back right now. Undo this movie. Retake it. Put it back together. Just for that one shot.
Yeah. And
then go back. Undo this movie. Do it again, all but better.
Because if they had a higher budget and someone that knew how to write, it wouldn't be as bad as it was.
And you just need the one big name actor in there.
Yeah, that YouTuber. Even though he's not really that big of a name, but okay.
I don't see where he didn't explode with popularity after this.
He really did. He kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Man. Didn't plan for that one, did you, bucko?
But yeah, it's one of the worst films I've ever seen.
I give it
far from the worst. Oh my god! Stop! I know your reasoning, but you gotta stop giving things 10 out of 10. Ugh. So what? The medium is an 8 now. It got an 8 out of 10.
Yes.
That's depressing. Depressing.
Because you know what? They tried really hard.
I hate you. Why am I here? Ladies and gentlemen, comment below, why am I still here? Cool.
And you want to tell us about movies that we can forcibly make ourselves sit through?
Please let them be good.
Let us know.
Even if it's a good bad movie. I just want a good bad movie.
Or even if it's a bad good movie.
Like a good bad movie that I kind of want to have us watch is The Room. And then contemplate where I want to kill myself afterward, but you know.
Yeah, but that's one of those ones that gained its like cult following hype.
How bad it is.
Well, that was Cinetations.
Yeah.
Where you can see if we follow expectations to movie.
What? That Are you high? Are you okay?
No, after trying to rethink of that movie, it scrambled my brain a little bit.
Do you need a quid deal?
I need a snack.
Okay, bye.